have a small business, a big business, and would like to run a campaign, we are definitely interested in helping you. There are a lot of pros to having us step in and kind of take care of some of that stuff. It eases the load off of you. But Paula has some good points about having us do the campaigning for you.
So I've heard this for years, and back even when I was on the board, we lost some of our bigger businesses because they wanted to run an in-house volunteerism program. You know, they are definitely encouraging their employees to be out in the community volunteering, and some of them have some pretty stringent expectations of their employees as far as being in the community actively volunteering and civic duty. And we love that. And the thing is, so, you know, everyone is shorthanded, right? You know, since the thing that changed our whole world, everyone's shorthanded. And so now you're asking that employee sometimes to do the work of 1.5 people. And now you're asking them to also run some kind of a volunteerism effort in your business. And you're not paying them any more money. So now all of their proverbial plates spinning in the air are falling off. So let us help you with that. Let us drive your campaign. And also those dollars are leveraged in the community, so you get a little more bang for your buck anyway.
You know, I used to work for Orchland Farm and Home.
Oh, yeah.
And I worked there for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
And I always gave the United Way. One of my favorite things about the United Way was the fact that, you know, we all got the pledge cards. And we got to hear them once, twice a year sometimes. And the director would come in and explain to us how the campaign was going, where the dollars were being spent, always in the community. But one thing I really loved is I could choose where I wanted those funds designated. If I wanted them to go to the Christo Center, or, you know, it could be a Safe Passage, any of those. And I could check what I wanted that to go to. And
so you still get your passion.
Yeah. That's one of the things that I always loved about it.
Yeah. Well, and I always knew too, when I, you know, being a regular donor of United Way, which I feel really strongly about, is they've done all the hard work. They're vetting the agency to be sure that the dollars that they're receiving are being used for the programming that they're allotted to. So I don't have to worry about, I'm writing this check, but how do I know it's really being used in the community the way I want it to be used? So
yeah,
that's what I love about United Way. It's a good umbrella, you know, with some assurance that what's happening, you know, what's being said to happen is really happening.
Yes, and you could definitely count on that, especially with Paula here. She's down here holding down the fort, and she's going to make sure that everything is going where it's supposed to be going. So you can have confidence in the United Way. When you donate, your dollars are going where they need to go.
Yeah, because I'm a local person, and I'm going to take care of our county.
And she knows everybody.
And I know everybody.
Well, I'm so happy to have you aboard, Paula. I look forward to working with you more.
I'm excited.
Look forward to great things from the United Way.
I'm excited to see Melissa's work come to life because she's very talented, and we've only been using a tiny portion of her talent. So now we're going to see it. We're going to see her shine.
They're putting me to the test.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Thanks for listening, and we can't wait to do this again.
Bye-bye.
You